It's another day, and that means that somebody in this world is spending money on stupid stuff. So I'm gonna react to it. This time I'm going to be reacting to somebody in Nashville. Let's get into what I spend in a week living in Nashville as a 22-year-old from Hannah Ashton.
What I spend in a week as a 22-year-old living in Nashville, Tennessee. I filmed this video, broke it down like if Graham Stephan was reviewing it.
Gotta call out Graham whenever you're doing a what I spend in a week video. I mean, he's the king.
This, I will say, doesn't include my monthly investments, my monthly donations, or subscriptions like Spotify, Hulu.
Why would you not include that? What if she's spending a crap ton of money on subscriptions? We'll never know. Maybe she's excluding it so that she doesn't get criticized for it.
For my studio apartment that's 660 square feet, actually a very big studio apartment, my rent is about $1,900 a month when you include the rent plus the amenity fees.
Girl, no. Why? A studio? Nashville is getting expensive. Everyone's wanting to go there. It's becoming like the new LA that doesn't suck. If she's spending $1,900 a month on her rent, then she better be making like $6,300 at minimum a month. At minimum.
So broken down weekly, my rent is about $475 a week.
That was exactly my reaction.
My power and water utilities, that is equal to about $16 a week.
How are these people's utilities so low? Is it just the tiny apartment living that's not in Texas where I have to blast the AC 100% of the time?
Monday, I was traveling back from my hometown, which is about 3 hours away, and I just needed to fill up a little bit with gas. I found that my car runs so much better with the middle grade gas. That was only $23.63. Then I had to grocery shop for the week, so I went to Trader Joe's, and this bill was a little bit higher. And this bill at Trader Joe's for this week was $95.15. And then I also was out of some staples from Whole Foods. Like, I like getting their frozen salmon. I wanted some Olipop, like healthy sodas. Whole Foods is just crazy expensive. I only shop at Whole Foods maybe once a month, maybe every 2 months.
I don't believe you. I only shop at Whole Foods once a month. I don't believe you.
Because yeah, that total was $52.52. Then I got persuaded, and my favorite podcasters, JC and Chelsea from What We Said, just launched their merch that day. Felt like I need more oversized tees in my closet. And that was $35.74.
She needed more oversized t-shirts. So when I need more oversized t-shirts, I steal them from a family member, or I go to Goodwill and get them for like $5. I don't spend $35 on an oversized t-shirt. $35?
Tuesday, I had myself a little morning. Starbucks is doing half off ice drinks every Tuesday in July. So you know I'm only buying Starbucks on Tuesdays now.
I make a matcha at home for my husband every single morning. It's freaking delicious. I get those bags from Costco with a bunch of matcha, and it just lasts forever, like a year, even with making matcha all the time. So,
and then I got lucky, a Lululemon. Then I had to get the Lululemon belt bags, and I also bought one for my boyfriend.
I had to get the Lululemon belt bag. And also, does your boyfriend really want a belt bag for his birthday? He'd probably be happier with a $10 Steam game, okay? I I get it. I get wanting to buy stuff for your man to make them more fashionable, but a Lululemon belt bag, you think he's gonna wear that?
Decided to go to the movies, and Regal, and I think a lot of movie theaters have half price Tuesdays. So our tickets were only about $6.50, and it came to $8.50 with the fees and taxes that, you know, they add on.
How is she finding all these places that just have half price stuff on Tuesday? Is that a thing?
Obviously, I was feeling a little bit bad from my previous 2 days of spending. So Wednesday, the only thing I bought was a coffee from Frothy Monkey.
I was feeling bad because I spent too much money on Monday and Tuesday, so on Wednesday I bought a coffee. Tell me the logic. I really don't understand.
It was so freaking good. That was $7.31, and then I always add $1 tip when I'm getting coffee. Thursday, all I did was I went to bar. I have ClassPass, so ClassPass definitely saves me money because it only costs me about $10.50 for the class.
I'm okay with that.
And then the coffee meeting I went to, since I was helping out this guy with his business, he bought me my coffee, so I didn't pay for it. So that's great.
She was like, Starbucks has half price drinks right now. I feel like she's using that as an excuse to get coffee every single other day. I mean, she got lucky because somebody else paid for her coffee this time, but she was gonna get a coffee either way.
Friday, I again stayed home, worked all day, so didn't have to pay for anything until dinner. Friday dinner was super cheap because we went to my friend Amanda's kind of like a bar restaurant where she works, and she gets 50% off food. So I met her there at the end of the shift. I got a little coconut lime drink, alcoholic drink, and a buffalo chicken wrap. Normally would be $18, but it was $9 for me because she got 50% off.
She really has the secrets to getting half off everything. But then she just buys 2 times as much as she normally would, so.
Saturday we had a little bit more fun. I went and got my eyebrows waxed in the morning. That was $18, and then with a 20% tip, that came to $21.60.
I'm not gonna hate on her for getting her eyebrows waxed. If I had more eyebrow hairs, I would probably understand.
Walked around downtown, got a $6 latte, $7 with tip.
When is she gonna stop with all the coffee? What the heck?
This was so good. It's at Elixir Coffee at 5th and Broadway, and it has strawberry oat milk.
That doesn't even sound good. I don't see why that trend is becoming a thing.
We went to dinner. I did get like a $15 margarita. It was a jumbo size, and then just like a cilantro chicken dish.
$15. This girl loves spending money on drinks. You get the least amount of bang for your buck when you're spending money on drinks.
All right, so my total for Saturday was $80.70.
And that entire total was just BS.
And then today, Sunday, when I'm filming this, I went to church, and then I went to Walgreens.
She went to church to ask forgiveness for all the money she spent on coffee.
As you can see, even with my weekend, I did not go out to get drinks. I just had drinks with dinner.
What? I didn't go out to get drinks? You went out every single day to get a coffee. And then you went out to a restaurant to get a $15 margarita, and you want to say that you didn't go out to get drinks?
If you're going out on Broadway, if you're going out to bars, if you're paying for Ubers, like your weekend bills can be a lot more expensive. But mine was a pretty chill weekend, so.
The logic here is just so bad. The logic does not compute. She's like, it could be so much worse if I did this, 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 and this. So? That doesn't make your stupid spending any less stupid.
My grand total for the week, drumroll please, because shocking, $1,102.61.
No. 1,100 bucks? And she said her living expenses were what, like almost $600? So that's just $500 of crap. I mean, she spent, I don't know, maybe like $150 on stuff that she actually needed. And she said that this was a chill weekend for her. I'm concerned.
After calculating all of this, I did set some new money goals for me for August. We'll see what happens because I'm traveling for half the month. So we'll see what August is going to be like. Do I need to buy coffee out twice a week, 3 times a week? Maybe not, but it is what it is.
It is what it is? That is like the biggest cop-out I've heard. No, it doesn't have to be what it is. And I love how she downplayed how much coffee she got too. She got like, I don't know, I'm gonna do a count of how many coffees she got. We'll do a coffee counter. She said her apartment living total is $507. Her total spending was $1,100. So that means she spent $600 on other stuff. And she really only had like maybe $150 of defensible purchases. So she spent $450 on crap in 1 week. In 1 week! That's more than some people spend in a whole month. That's more than a lot of people can afford to spend on crap in 1 month. How much money is she making to where she can just spend $35 on a t-shirt and not think twice about it? I don't know. She seems just kind of lazy with her finances, if I'm being completely honest. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this inspires you to not spend money at Starbucks. I hope you all got some enjoyment from watching her waste her money. I personally just got some anger, but I will see you next time we watch somebody waste all of their money.